Hello Leo, this is your tarot card reading for the week of February 14th, February 20th, 2022. During that week there is a full moon on March the 18th. This is a full moon in Virgo and it affects your second house of value. So this would include possessions, self-value, self-worth, and kind of what you want in the material world. So we're going to do a reading just to see what affects you that week, and just keep in mind how the full moon affects your second house. So you have here Orphaned. This is a card that indicates a sense of not feeling that you belong or fit in. So we're going to take a look at that. I would say that with a full moon in Virgo, you're going to want to take the opportunity to release criticism, especially of yourself with that orphan card. So let me take a couple cards here to indicate in what sense you're feeling orphaned. So Ace of Wands is a pretty good card. It indicates a new opportunity of movement, inspiration, innovation. So it could be that you have something going on that's good, but you're not really feeling connected. So let's see in what sphere of your life this is occurring in. You have Knight of Cups, indicating a romantic situation. Perhaps you are being kind of put into a new social situation, and it could be that some of you feel like you're not connecting with these people. So let's see, what is this new love situation offering you? You have Queen of Wands, which is basically opportunity to step into your power and to kind of be a vibrant force that people are drawn to. So these are pretty good cards so far. So let's see what is blocking you from experiencing all this great potential. You have the Five of Cups, which indicates a sense of loss. And interestingly, this orphan card here is the fifth card in the oracle. So there's some kind of loss. Let's see what the loss was. You have the Devil card. And that indicates that there is some type of negative pattern. Something is seducing you into negativity. So let's see what the connection is with this negative seduction in you. You have the Seven of Swords, which is typically liar, stealer, cheater. And so it could be that maybe there's something that you're drawn to. Perhaps something that you're drawn to about certain individuals that I want to say it's kind of like, you know, 007 type of thing, James Bond, some excitement with people where there's mystery and intrigue. So let's kind of see where this has taken you in the past. you have the World card. So it seems that you cycled out of that draw. But it could be that you just don't know what to kind of, like, where your place is now that you have this sense of freedom. So I'm gonna, let me see here. If, yeah, with the Orphan card, it's really about finding your place and connecting with the people that will, that you feel connected to, but you can't really force it, and you're going to need to do some healing to really lift up yourself. With the Devil card, there's usually like maybe negative self-talk involved here. So let's see what's going on with this Five of Cups in terms of the way you can move forward to really focus on healing that. You have the Strength card. So it seems you need to take a look at aspects of yourself that you are perhaps shoving down, trying to not have other people see those parts of you, maybe even not acknowledging them yourself. But there's certain parts of you that maybe you're embarrassed of, ashamed of, not addressing. And really the Strength card calls for you to have compassion and courage to accept all aspects of yourself, the light and the dark. So that you can recognize, you know, maybe there was a certain situation where you were the Seven of Swords. You lied or stole or cheated or something, and kind of, it's almost calls for you to recognize what you were trying to do during those times. It's almost like the Judgment card kind of situation. But you've got a lot of good things going on, and it's because of this sense of sadness that you're not really healing, that is almost making you feel like not comfortable in your own skin, in a sense, because you're rejecting parts of yourself. So I can see how this kind of ties into your second house of value or self-worth. Let's take a look here. If you do kind of work on accepting those different aspects of yourself, and showing compassion for those parts of you that you might consider your darker side, what result will you come to here, Leo? You have the Five of Wands, which is interesting, another 5, which is kind of a number of conflict and instability. So it seems that you coming out of despair or sadness or grief and coming to an area where you're just having conflicts, like growing pains and figuring out what's more important to you, that's actually, you know, a higher tone level than just being stuck in this state of sadness. Like, you can see this individual on the Five of Cups is kind of looking down, and it's just, how deep can you go down? But these individuals in the Five of Wands, they're trying to climb up. They're not really working together, but the idea is to move up. So I'm going to pull another card here to kind of see what about this devil? There's something about this devil here that I think you need to recognize. Maybe there's certain sign to look for. So let's take a look at what kind of, the way you can kind of spot the devil kind of creeping up on you. Ace of Swords. So I would say you really do need to go through this process of accepting yourself, you know, the darker parts of yourself, recognize what you kind of have maybe criticized in the past about yourself, and see what values might be in conflict. I do think this is kind of like a judgment situation where once you acknowledge your past and accept those aspects and who you are, you'll be able to release the baggage from that and be able to have a sense of clarity going forward. And then you'll be able to be more comfortable spotting this situation with the devil. I'm also going to pull an oracle card just to see which animal totem will help guide you through the week of March 14th. You have Peacock Vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. So recognizing the light and the dark. And once you do, your light will shine even brighter, and all these great things can occur, and you can start stepping into your vibrant leadership role there. I'm hoping this provides a helpful perspective. If you want to get a more well-rounded view of things, be sure to check out your reading for your sun, moon, and rising signs. And we'll see you next time. Take care.